it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today is day 1 of Yallfest. Yay! So stay tuned. So I am now in Charleston, South Carolina, and I am so excited. It's Friday, November 9th, which means it's the first day really of Yallfest. Tomorrow's the big day, but today there's still gonna be some signings. We're about to go and get in line and all that. But we've gone out, had breakfast, gotten my hair all done. I'm here with a friend and we're ready to have some bookish fun, and I'm gonna just take you along for the ride. So let's go. Thank you so much. So it is 11 o'clock and I am in line for Jenny Han right now. I'm like the second person in line. There's number 1. I'm number 2. And the line is already starting to form. Glad I got here early. So yeah, just waiting to see her. It'll just be a couple more hours.
I'm pretty sure I got it.
Waiting in line for Jenny Han. Yallfest.
And like literally like 2 chapters in, I was like,
We're in South Carolina though, so
Line keeps going around the building. And look at all the lovely bookish people. And the line's still going. And I think that's the end for now. Hey! So it's almost 1:30 now, and I thought I'd show you how long the line's gotten. It's gotten a bit longer since the last time I showed you. So we're gonna go right here. So we get to the end of the building here, and let's see, it goes all the way down past the building and down to the next building, and it just keeps going and going, and long line. That's crazy. Hello everyone.
No.
We're about to go in. Yay!
Hi, how are you? You guys a duo together?
actually no, we are doing.
You're a duo.
I think from Tennessee.
That's not too far, right? How far was the drive?
Well, I went to Florida first.
Oh my gosh, that's far. Oh my god. That's quite a drive. Leaving space for Sean.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Too.
Okay. We are rushing to the next location in hopes that maybe we can get something else signed. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we're in line now for RJ Palacio, I think is how you say it. And I want to get a couple of copies of Wonder signed. And surprisingly, the line is not long at all. Like, so it starts up there where you see the little orange circle that says Jenny's, and it just barely goes past me now. Maybe like 20 people, something like that. Really not bad. So we're gonna wait and get this done, which I'm super excited for because this is when I had to get done. Then I'm going to try and see if we can get Neil Schusterman if we've got time, but I've heard his line is really, really, really long already, so we'll see. All right, I'll check back in later. So I'm at the Charleston Public Library now, and I'm here for the red carpet event. I didn't get in advanced, so I'm in a standing room only line. just kind of hoping to see if I maybe can get in. I don't know. We'll see. But here's what the line looks like for this. It's not too terrible. Yeah, it goes over there to that corner, and that's really it. And yeah, if I get in, I'll let you know. We got in.
Thank you all. Red Carpet Tell is her newest book, Smoke in the Sun. Let's all welcome Renee Adia. All right. Next, we have an author who once wrote a book while changing diapers. And he is overly fond, I hear, of wearing stretchy pants that masquerade as real pants. He will be walking the red carpet with his newest novel, The Strange Fascinations of Noah Hypnotic. Let's all welcome David Arnold. Outdone by David Arnold, our next guest once wrote a book during a hurricane. And her mother would like you to know that the character of Mama in the book allegedly is not based on her. She will be walking down the red carpet carrying her new novel, Monday's Not Coming. Let's hear it for Tiffany Jackson. Next up, we have a fellow who makes a mean mac and cheese, and he once made eye contact with Harrison Ford, and they nodded at each other. Right? He'll be walking down the red carpet with his debut novel, Darius the Great Is Not Okay. Let's all welcome Adib Karam.
It's called The Beautiful, and what makes it red carpet worthy is its vampires in New Orleans. Nothing more red carpet worthy than that. It's all about food and music and lamb and vampires that do not sparkle.
You guys ever want to be horrified, go on the internet and you'll find that there's a video of Renee. She actually did me a full makeover in for my book Nemesis, and it's horrifying. So
no, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. He's basically like the mixture of Brendan and David Bowie. Yes. That's actually Brendan. Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, is it though?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
You better be careful, or else I'm gonna tell like all your bad scenes.
No, it's a dig on Brendan,
like
not
you. On you.
Okay, cool. I'm David Arnold. So, The Strange Fascinations of Noah Hypnotic is about a kid he's tired, he feels like he's growing and no one else in his life is, and he goes to a party and he has too much to drink and he lets a kid hypnotize him. And when he comes out of hypnosis, everyone in his life has a subtle physical change, and so he has to figure out what's going on. I guess what makes it red carpet worthy is that the seed of the idea, raise your hand if you've been on a cruise before. Okay, so there are cruise people and there are non-cruise people. I am a non-cruise person, but I didn't know this until I was on the cruise, and then I realized essentially what it is a mobile prison. Because you eat the food they give you, you participate in the activities that they have provided for you, they have you where they want you. But one of those lavish evening performances was a hypnotist, and a woman volunteered to be hypnotized, and swear to God, when she came out of hypnosis, the look on her face was as if she didn't know where she was or who she was or how she got there. And because it's a mobile prison, I ran into her a couple of times on the boat the rest of the week, and that look never left her face. So, yeah, I guess. It was lavish evening performance. That's the connection to red carpet.
You did really well.
Okay, thanks, man.
So hi, my name is Tiffany D. Jackson. My book, Monday's Not Coming, is about a girl whose best friend is missing and no one seems to notice until she shows up 1 year later. I guess it's red carpet worthy because it is loosely based on two real cases, one that happened in Washington, D.C., and another one that happened in Detroit, Michigan. And it is set in Southeast Washington, D.C. So I guess is that enough? I hope it is.
You wrote it, obviously red carpet worthy.
Yes. Oh, and there's a red cover, so clearly that's why they picked me.
Like a carpet.
I'm Deep Karam. I wrote
Claire,
What just happened?
You can't handle this, David Arnold. I suggest you step away.
Carpet gonna be red with blood in a minute.
Exactly. I know, right? That'll make the stains easier to get out. I'm Deep Karam. I wrote Darius the Great is Not Okay. What makes it red carpet worthy is obviously John Green had to cancel and they got me instead, and aren't you all super lucky? That's right, David. Your other nemesis, John Green, couldn't make it, but thankfully we tag-teamed to make sure you would be miserable today. Thank you.
I'm nervous sitting in between them.
Hi, I'm Claire LeGrand. I can't follow directions. I walked down the red carpet with the wrong book. So my latest book is Saw Kill Girls, which is like Stephen King meets Stranger Things with a lot of women and magic. And then this book is Furyborn, which is like Avatar: The Last Airbender meets Game of Thrones, but less problematic. And and they're both red carpet worthy because they feature amazing, fiercely independent and complex and ambitious women who would own the red carpet if they were forced to walk it awkwardly like I just
Hi. I'm Nick Stone. Yeah, I like how I paused for the applause. My latest is Odd One Out, and it follows 3 high schoolers who are trying to navigate the intersections of friendship and romance and figure out who it's okay to love. And it is kind of a love letter to my high school self, which is exactly what makes it red carpet worthy, because love is red for some reason. Yeah, right?
Good answer, good answer.
I think we all have something to think about now. Right.
Mine is called The Last Voyage of Poe Blythe. It
What's your name?
doesn't have a cover.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Allie Condon. The book is named, like I just said, The Last Voyage of Poe Blythe, and it's a dystopian novel, but it's not part of a series, it's standalone. And my editor, Julie Strauss-Gable, calls it Allie's poetic writing now with laser-focused rage. So it's a really angry book. It's a revenge novel about a girl who something bad happens to in the first chapter, and she spends the rest of the book captaining this ship in the future, a mining dredge, and there's some mutiny and treason happening, and she's trying to solve that while she takes everyone out. So it's really, really hard. Also, I think it's the most romantic book I've ever written.
Straight up dirty.
Like, seriously, I do.
It's not.
It's not dirty,
It's not.
but it is romantic.
It's not. Cool. I'm Brendan Reichs. Yeah. So my book Chrysalis is the 3rd in the Project Nemesis series. It will come out in March as well. It is, I can't say anything about it because it would give away everything about it, but it's a book that will finish what I started in the first two, and it sounds like Nemesis and Genesis by being called Chrysalis, which took longer than you would expect. And we would be remiss if we didn't say Allie and I are here actually touring around the country for our middle grade book, which we wrote together called The Dark Deep. It's Goonies meets the Stranger Things, and it's 4 kids in the Pacific Northwest who find this weird magical portal that reads their minds and brings things to life on an island that they hang around on, except for it goes bad very, very quickly. So that's our things. That's the last we're going to talk about ourselves. Allie's going to ask our distinguished panel the next question.
Okay, so my first question is, and this kind of came about because I ran into Nick at the airport and she had beautiful matching luggage that was just as classy as you would expect. I felt jealous because I had white businessman's luggage.
That is actually really fresh luggage. Alex has very fresh luggage.
Oh, well, no, I don't know, but,
so you need to actually tell why you were calling it white businessman luggage.
So I was at the airport wearing my away backpack, pulling my away suitcase, and a guy said, "Hey, I like your luggage," and I was like, "That's weird." And I was like, "Thanks." And
I'm really sorry about that.
It wasn't Brendan. And I was just like, "Please just let me buy this Idris Elba People magazine and leave me alone." But then he said, "No, I really like your luggage," and he was speaking significantly, and he had the exact same luggage that I did, like down to the backpack and everything. Nobody else had luggage like Nick, though. It was camouflage and great. But so my question is, what is the most important thing you packed for your trip to Yallfest?
Lipstick. I mean, I don't think there's anything more important in life even than
And I have children, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
We are going to, in tradition, I'm going to take a few questions from the audience. So if you guys have any, please raise your hands now, and then we're going to close with the lightning round. So does anyone have a question for our panel? We got one right in the front. Go ahead. The question was, how long did it take for you guys to get an agent? And to get as many questions as we can, let's have maybe one or two authors answer each question.
5 years.
2 years?
Anyone else have a differing time range?
2 months for the second time I tried.
Yeah.
Like 0. It never happened for the first time.
Yeah, same here. It took me 0 for the first time and then 3 months the second time.
Yeah, it took me 3 to find a new agent. Once I got 5.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, right there.
What's the weirdest source of inspiration you've ever gotten?
Weirdest source of inspiration you've ever gotten?
Twitter.
Adam Silvera.
The original idea for the Nemesis series was based on the movie Highlander, and it ended up being like nothing like Highlander, but I'm like, a group of people chopping each other's heads off until there's one left. That sounds good. And I'm like, that is good. It's called Hunger Games. Work harder. So I changed it a little bit.
Yeah, like my entire middle grade novel came from a tweet about an 82-year-old who'd been arrested for stealing a diamond bracelet from a Jared. And I was like, oh, that is a gangster grandma.
I actually just had one today. I was eating lunch with Scott Westerfield, and we were talking about like smells and how like people smell, and like when it rains, like everyone just smells differently. And I literally was like talking about the trains, and I was like, oh snaps, I have an idea. Good night. And I just started like writing on my phone, so he basically was eating by himself. But that was just today. So yeah, it could be like anything, like a random like spark of a conversation.
Brendan says I can call someone.
I said, do you want to call
someone? Anyone over here?
Oh, sit back.
Right there, I saw your hand.
Out of all the characters you've ever wrote, like which one's your favorite?
Which one is your favorite character out of all that you've written?
It's like asking somebody to your favorite child.
Yeah, but you can pick a
The
favorite
main
child. Just a
character
girl.
of whatever book I'm working on right now.
There you go.
The main character of whatever book I'm working on right now.
That's literally.
Mine is Riel, who's one of the 2 protagonists of Furyborn. I will never love anyone or anything as much as I love her.
There's a little sister in No Hypnotic. Her name is Penny, and she was a blast to write.
She's
I'm
pretty great.
trying to figure out how to write like her own book because I love it. It's the first time I've finished a book and thought, I don't think I'm done with that character.
Oh, that's a good point. Britton and Golly from Odd One Out. They were fun to write.
I know you're not supposed to have favorite children, but my firstborn book allegedly will always be my favorite child. So Mary in that book, because people hate her so much. Mary.
Okay, great. I have Tack in my nemesis series. I really like him, but I killed him like 40 times, and I feel bad, so I feel like he deserves a break.
I mean, you keep bringing him back to life.
Yeah, and then I just kill him again. Yeah.
Renee, can you tell us something else about The Beautiful?
I don't want to give away too much. It takes place in 1872 New Orleans. The main character, Celine, is the most like me of any character I've ever written. She's mixed race as well, and she is fleeing from France because she has killed someone.
Oh, that's definitely
And she is keeping that secret in New Orleans.
We're going to throw out either an either or a very short question, and you're going to answer immediately on the spot without elaboration unless it's necessary and short. So that's everybody ready?
Yep.
We're going to go. All right, we're going to start off with Camelot or Starfleet Academy.
Starfleet Academy, obviously.
Wait. We're going to go in order down the road. Yeah, but like after the person gets their chance. So Renee, we'll start with Renee. Camelot or Starfleet Academy?
Starfleet Academy.
Battlestar Galactica.
Doesn't understand.
Delete
the
your
simplest
account.
rules.
Starfleet.
Starfleet.
Yeah, this one really comes down to bathrooms.
Okay, next one.
And outer space.
John Wick or Jason Bourne?
John Wick.
Neither?
You're really bad at this game.
Jason Bourne.
Yeah, probably Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
I'm with David. No thanks.
I know, I haven't, Brendan wrote these, I haven't even seen John Wick.
I also do not know who or what John Wick is.
Well, don't mess with his
What's going on
dog.
here?
All right, you have to date one or the other. Voldemort or Darth Vader?
Oh my god. Vader.
Yeah, Vader.
Vader.
At what point in their lives?
Okay? It's Vader, not Hayden Christensen.
No, Vader actually had like a redemption arc, but like...
It's the noseless Ray Fiennes.
Lightning round. Lightning round.
I'm sorry, pass. Vader, definitely.
Vader, only because Voldemort has no nose. But Tom Riddle could have got it though.
Thank you. Like, still a terrible person.
Okay, Hamilton or Greatest Showman?
Hamilton.
Hamilton, but my 6-year-old is.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
I have not seen either. I have also not seen either.
Which is why I'm passing. I also just want to pass.
Why is everyone throwing away their shot? What is going on here?
So Brendan can't stop listening to The Greatest Showman and he...
I want to sing The Greatest Showman so bad. No. Never be enough.
Lightning round, what's happening? Red, okay.
All right. You can either never use deodorant again or never use toothpaste again.
Toothpaste.
Oh,
Never use deodorant.
Never used deodorant.
Never use deodorant?
yeah, I'll never. Yeah, I want my teeth. Yeah, never use deodorant.
Same deodorant.
You're
Are
welcome.
you use deodorant, lady?
I like your luggage.
I am a deodorant lady. Also toothpaste. I get both.
Yeah, no. God, this is so hard.
That's not how lightning rounds work.
There you go.
Okay, so next one is last text on your phone.
Read the last text on your phone.
Sent or received?
Let's go with sent.
Yeah. Bring the gum.
So I screenshotted the Becky Albertalli's last story. It's her, she and Adam are illustrated, and I sent it to them both and said, what did I say? Go away. OMG, these illustrations are the best thing I've ever seen. I love you guys as cartoons.
Kiss ass.
It's supposed to be a dig. It's supposed to be a dig.
Oh my god. Wait, sent or received?
Sent.
Oh, shit.
Appropriate. I think all of our responses very telling. Mine is a command, yours is extremely sweet.
right.
Tiffany's is a curse word.
Cursed on FaceTime Live.
Yeah, it happens.
Noise.
Facebook Live.
Yes. Mine is 5 hearts and then times infinity.
That was a really nice test. I appreciate it. You're up.
Nick's
Oh, Nick. Oh, I forgot about Nick. How did I forget about Nick?
It's because you're down there dreaming about the greatest show. And like, stay there. Mine is all cryptic.
Oh, okay. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
No?
None.
100%. Also, Baby Daddy's in it. Little Hans.
A movie for all.
Dreamy Hans. Yippee-ki-yay.
No.
So would you rather wake up to an air horn blowing in your ear every day, or have to get up and run 4 miles?
Air horn every day.
Air horn.
4 miles.
Oh yeah, I would totally run the 4 miles. That's great.
Yeah, 4 miles. I don't lose my hair.
100% 4 miles.
No, air horn for sure.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me? Would you rather be infamous in history books or be forgotten after your death?
Infamous. So creepy.
I was like, no hesitation.
You didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah, forgotten.
Infamous.
I think infamous with an asterisk, because I don't want it to be anything like truly heinous. Infamous.
Too late, Adib.
It's like a life goal to be infamous for me.
Infamous.
Infamous.
Even more famous than that.
The lady who wrote Goodnight Moon, y'all should look at her life. I'm like, I want to be you, Margaret.
All right, good. Okay, we got a couple more. All right.
Okay. Brendan wrote these. You didn't let me see them before this. So if the toilet paper is really low but not completely out, do you replace it or leave it for someone else? They're so serious.
I'm so glad my husband is. I definitely replaced it.
If I'm home, I replace it. If I'm in a public.
Great answer, David.
I replace it. In fact, I go even far to like try to replace it in public too. Cause I like
You have it in your pocket.
no, like I will like open up like another like I open up like the toilet.
You'll flip it over? Like,
Yeah, just because I know what it's like to be out there in the world with no toilet paper, and it's not fun as a girl.
I make sure that there is a new roll accessible, but I don't replace it until it's completely empty.
Yeah, I guess I do that too, actually. Yeah. Good call.
I only have dudes in my house, so if I don't replace it, I'm the one who won't have the toilet paper.
All right, and last one, just get down the row and give us a book recommendation or something that you're reading right now or you would recommend to read.
Dang.
I just finished reading Rashi Shakshi's The Gilded Wolves, which is coming out at the beginning of 2019, and it is fantastic.
The best way of your hands down is Picture Us in the Life by Kelly Lloyd Gilbert. And if you guys have not read this book, you need to change that right away.
Or else what?
I'll shake my fist.
It's just because I'm drawing a blank and I have a gazillion books in my head right now. Sadie by Courtney Smith is that, Summers. I said Smith, didn't I? Sorry.
Courtney's.
I'm really obsessed with Sea Fire by Natalie C. Parker. It's like Mad Max Fury Road on the high seas.
Yeah.
I just read this slim horror novel about witchcraft in colonial America by Laird Hunt called In the House in the Dark of the Woods, and it was awesome.
This is for your TBR for next year. The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James by Ashley Herring Blake. It's a little crazy, and it's very rainbowy and beautiful.
I'm sorry, the correct answer was The Dark Deep by Ali Kandi and Brandon Rice, but thank you everybody again, and give a big round of applause. What's the dance team recommendation? It's my book as well. We wrote it together.
You did? Why is that? Because it's just,
I hear you.
traveling a lot. We've been traveling for this for like 30 days.
Yeah, well, I mean, I really like the journey where they're like, she was trying to get to him, he was trying to get to her. I was like, okay. I'm happy to hear that. It was really fun to read. I'm like, when should he get that? You know, like, I don't know the right I'm blogging. Oh, very cool. I'm like, is this your camera?
And Bag Boy.
That's like a combination.
Yes, that's so awesome.
Thank you for Oh, no problem. It's my privilege.
So that was really cool getting to meet her. And now we are headed to Blue Bicycle Books because earlier we didn't get to get Neil Schusterman's autograph because his flight was delayed, but we got wristbands so that we get to go back. So that's what we're gonna go and do now. Hopefully we can make it back in time because we're running a little late. But I imagine there's gonna be a line waiting for him, so we shall see if we can get it. So we made it back to Neil Schusterman in time. There is a lot of people waiting. Yeah. We may be standing here for a while.
I got to your site and loved it. And I started Thunderhead, but I haven't finished it.
I hope you enjoyed it too. Third one's coming. I'm working on it.
I'm liking the hearing the Thunderhead's like thoughts and stuff.
So it is the end of the night. Don't have any footage from dinner because, well, we were supposed to have like a little meet and greet type thing and have a few people come out to dinner with us, but everybody ended up canceling, so we just decided not to eat at the nicer restaurant. We went for pizza instead and then came back to the room, and now I'm getting ready to go to bed because I'm tired and I gotta get up super early in the morning because, well, day 2 is a long day. So I think I'm gonna end this vlog here because I figure I'm gonna split it into day 1 vlog and day 2 vlog just because there's gonna be so much footage. But it was a good day, had a lot of fun, got a lot of things signed, which I'll show you all that later. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!